What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but for today's video I'll be making Bangus Sisig. Bangus is milkfish, and I've never had milkfish before. It's not common in my area. And as you guys know, I've made sisig before. I believe it was pork, and I think I made a chicken sisig also. But let's see how this one stacks up compared to the others. Now let's get started. Alright, to get started, we're going to take our fish, put it on a baking tray that's lined with aluminum foil, toss it in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. Now as that's getting ready, we're just going to take 2 tablespoons of butter, could be salted or unsalted. We're just going to melt that, add 2 teaspoons of ginger. We're just going to cook this for like around 3 minutes or whatever. Then we're going to add 1 cup of chopped red onion. As I said before, we're just gonna cook this for about 3 minutes. You don't want to cook it too much because we're gonna cook it further more after the fish is done when we take the fish out. Let's give this a nice just move it around a little. Okay, so that should be good right there. Now, we're going to take our fish and we're going to flake it. That means that basically we're just going to take 2 forks, one to hold it down, the other one is just going to shred it. If you're going to use the body of the fish for presentation, then you might want to be careful so that you don't scrape off the skin. But for this dish, I just use the inside of the fish. Okay, you see how it's nice and shredded. After it's done, we're just going to toss this into our pan with our onions and ginger. Okay, that seems about right. Now we're just going to cook this furthermore just to get it a bit brown. Toss this around a little. Like I said, 3 to 5 minutes. You don't want to overcook everything. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and half a teaspoon of black pepper. And then we're just gonna swish that around in there. Mix it up nice. 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. And this is just to keep everything together. If you want, you don't have to use as much. You can use half a tablespoon. It is fine. Then we're going to add half a cup of scallions, chopped scallions. 1 tablespoon of jalapeños. You can use Thai chilies, but I don't like it a bit too spicy for me. Jalapeños are fine for me. So we're just gonna mix this up a bit, cook it a little bit. You also want to do this on low to medium flame. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. You don't want to overcook everything so that it's crunchy, because we're gonna add some more to it later to give it that texture. So now we're done there, and here you go, Bangus Sisig. You might notice there's something on top. That's a fried pork skin, or also known as Chicharron. And we just added some lemon slices. You can squeeze that on top just to add a little more flavor. But this dish itself has so much flavor. Alright, now the moment of truth. Wow. There's so many flavors. Like a little bit of that sea taste. But then you also get the sweetness. And it tastes like the sweetness might be coming from the onions. Let me see if I could get a nice bite of that, some jalapeños in here. You got the nice crunch from the fried pork skin. Out of the 3 that I made, I would say this one is number 1. Because the flavor is complex. There's so many things going on in this, and everything complements each other so well. Before, with the chicken, I feel like, I don't know, it was a bit bland. With the pork, I feel like it was maybe a bit much because of the fat. You're using pork belly, you get all that grease and stuff like that. This is just perfect because you got the fat from the mayonnaise and you got all these flavors. You got the sweets, you got the sour textures, you got the crunchy, you got the soft. This is just good. This is so good. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.